Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, so recently we acquired some bunnies for our homestead. We have 4 bunnies. We're gonna get some more soon. We have 3 bucks, which are the males, and we have 1 doe, which is the girl. We need at least another girl, another doe, so that there, we equal out boys and girls, right? So anyway, they are currently living on our back porch in our screened-in porch, which that's not going to last long because we need that space, and they're getting really big really quickly. So behind me, I'll show you here in a second, I'm building a bunny hutch. I had never heard of one. I've never heard of a bunny hutch before. First time for everything. So I've already got it probably about halfway completed. And I meant to start this video sooner to kind of show you the build from start to finish, but I'm going to walk you around and show you what I did. All right, so here's the bunny hutch as I have it so far. It is 4 feet wide by 8 feet long. So it will accommodate, whenever I close in the back side, just a sheet of plywood. And then on the sides, like on this side and that far side there, we'll have the hardware cloth, which you can see I've got it leaned up right there. We're gonna put hardware cloth windows. The hardware cloth will go along the floor here. And then what we'll do is that you may have seen them at restaurants, like in the, behind the bar, the black mat, like the non-slip mat with the circle holes in them. We're going to use that for the bunnies to step on. And then what I need to do is under here, I'm going to build a little, like a catchment tray to catch the bunnies' poop, because the poop is really, really good for the garden, which again is going to be back here that we're still working on. But we can harvest that, sow it directly into the garden, right into the soil. It's so good for it. This is where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm about halfway done with it. 4x4 posts, like I said, 4 foot by 8 foot that way. The space that they have it's going to be great. What I plan on doing is, as I mentioned, we've got 3 bucks and 1 doe. Going to be getting another doe here hopefully soon, so that we can even it out like I was mentioning, but kind of divide this in half. Like this is the halfway mark, so like have a divider that goes down the middle here, so I can have the girls on one side and the boys on the other. And the plan is, over on this side, having a door that folds down with a ramp that will come out into a static run that we'll have for both the bunnies in our bunny hutch and for our chickens, which we'll be getting our flock of chickens really soon, which I'll show you that in a later video. So what I'm getting ready to do right now is I've got some corrugated metal roofing that I'm gonna put on up here, so you can watch me do that. Alright, so let me give you an update here on the bunny hutch. I actually didn't do some of the recording just because I was having some camera issues, but I'm going to give you a little walk around of what I've done. I've got the OSB board on 3 sides of the bunny hutch here, just to give them some nice protection, and I'm adding the trim on there. I still have some to add on the other side there. Up in the eave up here, I have hardware cloth to make sure nothing can get up there. And then under, I have wood in between each rafter there, so that nothing can make its way up in there, like birds or snakes or whatever. just to make sure, you know, to keep the bunnies safe. On the front side, got the doors, obviously. So these, you know, I've got the hardware cloth on the doors so they can still get a lot of air. Got barrel bolts down here to make sure that nothing can get in. I might actually put another barrel bolt on the top and come down so that it's extra secure. But anyway, let me open this up. And this opens. Got a nice big space. It's 4 by 8, so there's 32 square feet for our 4 bunnies. I'm using this like non-slip mat that I was talking about. I just got this from Home Depot. I think it was like $25 for a 36 by 36 piece. So I've got 2 full ones, and then I bought a third one and I cut it in pieces so that I could have this. And what's nice about this is when the bunnies are in here, when they poop, it's gonna go straight through. And I'm gonna have some kind of tray down here. But if you look underneath, you can see the hardware cloth that I've got under there, so nothing can burrow up and get under to the bunnies there. And then you can see the inside. If any of you have any questions about how I built this bunny hutch, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Here is our brand new inhabitants to the bunny hutch. They seem to be pretty content and they're liking it. So something else I wanted to mention, the way I have this bunny hutch oriented, the wind and the weather that we have, it comes from this direction, from the west. So we have the doors facing north, so that, you know, any wind as it's coming, it's gonna hit here. We have the cross ventilation that would go through there just to make sure that it doesn't get too hot and humid in there during the summer. And then, like I said, all 3 sides, the sides and the back are covered. And then just the front has the doors, so that they can still get air and there's ventilation, but they're not getting any direct wind on them. The hay, this is alfalfa hay for them to eat and also lay on, to make them cozy. They usually huddle up there whenever they're ready to go to sleep. So there they are.